Hello and welcome to my channel. Go ahead, hit the like, hit the share, subscribe if you haven't already. I thought I'd come back and give you a little more insight to the last video I dropped, as to some people who don't realize how this channel operates don't recognize that I put out information to provoke your thought. So I never gave you my personal opinion on Nature Boy specifically. I presented to you the origins of how I began to do my research and demonstrate the hypocrisy that we see playing out on these media platforms, including BBC, which, according to the author of Daddy's Little Freak, Surviving Daddy, and Behind the Mole, these are the things that sparked her interest to so-called infiltrate Robert Kelly's camp. So for some to miss that obvious point, even though all these people have had this same individual on their platform, this is why I can't take these people serious who have sat here for 3 years or even longer fueling these narratives that keep people bickering back and forth instead of pointing out the bullshit. My last video was not to talk about Nature Boy's guilt or innocent, nor to talk about whether I follow him or not. And truth be told, before he lost his damn mind on this damn internet, yes, I did watch his content. But clearly, there's a difference between the things we witness him put on these platforms and the specific charges that they brought against him. And we see how the government and these law officials are willing to trump up any type of charges in order to secure their target. Now, if you're not familiar with my content, the best thing you should do before you make assumptions is to look at the whole channel and realize that I stack my content so that I avoid being redundant, and you can go back and check what I previously said without letting slow people manipulate the point. Now, around this same time that I saw this BBC interview with Nature Boy and all these people drawing concern about the fact that he had some Caucasian individuals over there engaging in his bullshit, we saw them then switch over to R. Kelly and give us this facade that he also ran a cult. Now, let's look at Nature Boy's case and how they raided his whole facility and brought out his cult, right? Where is Robert Kelly's cult? We still have not seen it. Instead, we got all these janky ass people who wanted to set up these interviews on the internet, incite his fans to do the most, and then sit here and keep having people looking everywhere but at the paperwork so that you can recognize how they've been playing with you right in your face. The issue I have is, why are we allowing these people to manipulate the use of social media to legally prosecute individuals when, according to them, they have all this evidence to prove their guilt? Therefore, why do they need the public outcry to push their agendas? Now, clearly the method in which I observe these individuals shows you why I don't believe a lot of the nonsense we've been presented with. And clearly, I don't have to set up interviews with these janky ass people. I don't have to target these individuals clearly listed in the indictment. I don't have to link up with these individuals that have been blasted as enablers that have sat by and did this, and this, while all these people come out here and try to cover up all the fraudulent and shady business that the government failed to reel in with this racketeering case, meanwhile wanting to shift your direction toward these sexual abuse bad act witnesses to avoid the fact that they don't have physical evidence. So that's where the circumstantial evidence come in. We get all these people to come and tell their stories. We put all this information on social media. We unveil all the so-called evidence. And then while so many people are emotionally bothered and distracted by nonsense, we don't see that this so-called evidence that was used in trial appeared on social media. So that should be a big-ass red flag when I'm showing you things that should not be out here in the public display that have been used to turn the public against this man and deny him a fair trial as he should be afforded. Then you got people doing the most on Robert Kelly's behalf who are, as you read the paperwork, putting it all on him as though he's the one in charge as the government has presented. So it should be very clear why a lot of these people feel some type of way about Prima. Because Prima don't spend her time on here trying to force you to believe what I believe. Instead, these people feel some type of way because they recognize that I watch all of these people. I screenshot the information that I feel is going to show you the corruption and bullshit, and I apply it as I see fit. And then you have people that want to so-called debunk what I show you and fail to realize I don't give a fuck. The things we see playing out on this internet is only affecting one individual sitting in jail. So with that being said, let's rewatch the last video if you missed all the images I put in your face. Because let me remind you, I'm not here to incite the public to do anything. I'm not here to aid in any of the negative narratives we've seen being pushed by these crash dummies. I'm here to put the information out there for you to do your own research and leave it at that. Unless you're on a jury pool, it's not your position to be sitting here judging whether a person is guilty or innocent or not. And that is another reason why a lot of these fools don't comprehend my content, because it's not for me to assume what's going on, but instead of trying to cover up what actually happened, it would make more sense to expose the bullshit these people were doing. So to wrap up this video, clearly Nature Boy has specific charges he can be charged with. And clearly we see his cult. So obviously my point in making the two a comparison is clearly if you do your research, instead of just running with what people tell you, you will see exactly what I've presented in your face.
Other YouTubers did, including the one that I built up. They're including the one that I built up that would nobody knew him or knew his channel if it wasn't for me. Because all they knew was a masked man. People must forgot all about all that. They forgot about all that. See, they didn't know him, all them lies they tell. They knew him because Angelo came on his channel and said, hey, this is where I'm at. So he was never a factor. So when people like that expose and lie and make themselves more important, you sit back and say, damn, all this for some YouTube likes. I'd rather be acclimated with your family. That when your king going through something and he know he ain't got nobody to call, shit, Whitney call, let me call Lo and call me. I'm going to pick up that phone.
We did our job. We brought the information to the public. Surviving R. Kelly went off. We kept that shit going. We got bus drivers. We got police officers. We got assistants. We got friends. We got people to lie. We got the storage. We got motherfucking video, audio. We got the storage. We got motherfucking video, audio. You ever seen Asriel at my house? You ever seen parents at my house?
You see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you? I see what I'm saying. I thought. No, so, you know what I'm saying? You done fucked up now, you know that, don't you?
The more questions that cop asked, the more I thought I wasn't gonna never see daylight again.
This time you said you bought the bottle.
I was just waiting for them to tell me they seen that damn videotape, but they hadn't.
No, you done fucked up, don't you? No, it doesn't. No, you done fucked up.
Without the tape, they had nothing.
Okay, because I'm letting you know now. Well, I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. I did want to tell you, like, to switch the 90 days out, but when you do switch them out, I did have a lot of stuff to talk to you about, like, really good stuff. What do you mean? We already talked about last week switching out the days. We've been talked about that, so why are you saying wow?
Yeah, because you hung up on me and called right here to the building, and they called me to the floor to discuss the same thing I had already told you.
Sorry for you. No. Don't say nothing to me. Don't say nothing to me. Do not say anything to me. Joy is in jail for assault. So I feel so sorry for the both of you. Don't say anything other to me. I feel bad for you. I know, yes, you do. You knew I was coming up here to get Joy, and you lied to her. Yep. I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry for you, Bear. I'm sorry for you. I am so sorry for you. Oh, it's Bear. It's done. It's done, Bear. It's done. It's over. It's over. You may not even make it to trial. I'm so sorry for you. I'm sorry. I really did love you. And you lied to me, and you used me, and you played me. Yes, you did, Bear. Yes, you did, Bear. Bye.